What's going on? Welcome to Totally Blitz Podcast. We're here breaking out week 14 of the NFL slate, making all the picks and predictions. And of course, we're going to recap the Lions blowing out the Cowboys 44-30 in a high scoring Thursday night football. But as always, go down, like, subscribe. I'm Paul Pickenwinner, and I'm joined with.
Hey man, you already know it's your boy Kev Waterboy support, aka the Don PI, and always the realest on your screen. And Paul, my newest addiction are these Zapp's Voodoo chips, bro. These shits are so fire.
They are fire. Every flavor I've had is fire. So I have yet to have one that's not good. You just hopped on the train of the Zappities.
I had to do a
You were
project
the
on them.
best.
I had to do a project on them earlier in the semester. For my advertising class, and I guess my advertising was so good. We went to go try them.
Yeah, the low key, those are fire. Everyone knows Miss Vicky's at this point. Miss Vicky's is a household name. That's always fire.
Those them Publix chips.
Yeah, those are the two you can't go wrong. No matter what flavor, a little jalapeno on them, a little fucking
Yeah, they got some fucking
mesquite
crazy ass
barbecue.
flavors too. They got like Gator Dill,
Ooh,
or and then or like what was the other one? There's Voodoo Gator Dill, like Cajun
ooh,
Dill, like Cajun crawfish, crazy shit.
that shit sounds so fire. Also, low key Publix brand, they got some like four like Carolina Reaper barbecue. Like they got some like house brand ones that go kind of crazy now. Local
Yo,
Publix.
boom.
On football though, in other news, Lions beat the
Mm.
fuck out the Cowboys 44-30. Brandon Aubrey at one is a cheat code. Motherfucker he had like a 62 yarder, fucking a couple 50 yarder.
63, no problem. Didn't
I'm
even bat
taking
an eyelash.
taking inches off my dog.
Mm.
63 yarder on their ass, fucking. And at one point, I thought they could do it. I thought they were gonna come back, and then not Dak Prescott's fault, but coming out of halftime, throws the slant route, pops up, interception right there. And at that
Give me
point,
that.
oh, Lions are in the driver's seat. Like, oh yeah,
Give me
almost.
that. But I think it was fucking lit, bro. I was fucking in my car, driving around handling some shit the whole day. But I'm watching this game instead of listening to music. And I'm watching my dog Jameer Gibbs do his fucking thing. Because the first week of my fucking fantasy playoffs.
Congrats.
Started that bitch off with 65 points because of him and Jake Bates.
Well, I'm trying to see how much he put up in our league. 37 in my league he put up, bro. He's fucking insane. The fact, bro, this person has Almon St. Brown, Jameson Williams, and Jameer Gibbs. These are three Lions players.
Why did
And he
y'all
had
let him do
Brandon
that?
Aubrey. And he had Brandon Aubrey playing 93 points between those four players. Yeah, he's probably winning this week. But yeah, fucking Jameer Gibbs is a cheat code, bro. He like broke Barry Sanders' record for like touchdowns before the age of like 25 or something, and he has like more
Mhm.
rushing yards than Emmitt Smith before the age of 25. Like they had him like lined up all the greats, and he's like beating everybody right now. It's just crazy.
He's putting up. He's showing that like the only way to beat the Lions is if you stop him. If you can't stop him first, and he can go off and make your defense fucking can keep your defense guessing. Bro, there's nothing they can do. But shout out the Lions, man, getting a fucking beautiful dub on Thursday night. It started me off the week 1-0.
Cowboys were like, if they won, they had like a 38% chance of making playoffs. With a loss, they had like 8% chance of making playoffs. So they definitely, yeah, to put them in the hole. Branch on the Lions though, out for the rest of the season. He tore his Achilles Thursday night football, so that's a huge blow to the defense.
Look at us, number 4.
Yeah, that's a safety. That's like the fucking
Mm.
demon.
Our boy be all over the field.
We got some picks to make, Kev, going down the slate. Dolphins going to New York. Play the Jets. We're 2.5 point dog. I mean, 2.5 point favorites on the road. We win this game, we're 6-7. Everything in front of us. We lose this game, we're 5-8, and season damn near over. Jets, on the other hand, can play spoiler. They did last week, coming off a win. The Tyrod Taylor show. Can they do it again, Kev? Or are we spinning the block here and getting the dub?
You don't understand how sick I am. The fact that you said that to me. That's like, can you do it again? You're like he ain't doing it to me. Fuck Tyrod Taylor. Fuck the Jets. As a whole entire organization. Go Dolphins. Go Fins, baby.
And you brought to my attention Devon H. Shannon might be or is a fucking hilarious individual. With his
What?
that caption he had on Instagram.
What he said?
He said like there was no gender reveal for me. My mother knew I was him. Jim had the fit on. Yeah, that shit. I didn't know Achan had the drip like that.
That's my guy.
I'm not gonna
Bruh.
lie. Them boys are hooping ever since Mike McDaniel could potentially lose his job. Ever since that was on the line, they start hooping.
And the FBI started investigating sports and shit. But hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm eating these Shackalicious gummies, the Shack gummies. These shit's trash.
That's a big ass gummy, bro.
It's fucking shock. It's XL. Mhm.
Both riding the Dolphins. Kev, the Battle of the Birds. Atlanta Falcons 6.5 point home dogs with the Seattle Seahawks coming to town. Are you are you worried by any chance the Seattle Seahawks come in and lay the 7?
I'm not worried. Oh, what for? It's not like this team is like fucking 11-2 on the road. It's not like this team's gone through and fucked up every team in the first half and kind of played cruise like they're the San Antonio Spurs and shit. They might worry. Gotta worry about. It's not like we playing with fucking Kirk Cousins again.
These
What
are
the fuck to worry
two
about?
two former Vikings quarterbacks going at it.
Crazy how that works.
The battle of what's the coach O'Connell's? The battle of O'Connell boys.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This shows that this game's gonna be interesting because I do expect the Seahawks because Jackson Smith and Jigba, I don't know who we have to cover, bro. So I got my Falcons. I think we're gonna win. I just don't know how we do it.
Don't fault me. I gotta rock at the Seattle Seahawks. They, like you said,
Wow,
they're
Paul.
playing cruise control at halftime.
Paul, I would have never guessed that. That surprised me.
But I won't
Got
be
you.
shocked. I won't be shocked though if these boys are throwing some Stevies out there, Kurt and Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
The game of the week, the battle of the 6-6, a rivalry game, as some have figured out earlier off air. Ravens are 6 point favorites taking on the Steelers. 6 and 6. They both said that 6-6. This is
Winners, Warden of the North.
Yeah, whoever wins this is sitting at top dog right now. This is this is massive implication. Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Jackson. Vegas is telling me that the Ravens should win and win pretty easily. -6 on the odds at home. Records indicate not record, but former matchups indicate anytime it's more than 3 points, you take the plus whatever because it's always going to be a field goal game between these two. Who knows?
Mm. I think they said the record is like 23-6 and one for the underdog because they always cover.
It's crazy. Other thing, you always take it.
But nah, this motherfucking game is about to be. I need to see the Ravens show me something because that last game was atrocious, like disgusting. So I need the Ravens to come out. And another thing is this game's a big deal because whoever loses doesn't just have to keep trying to fight back just to make the playoff, just to get the number, try to like contend for the number one. They got to deal with Joe Burrow and them boys because they about to figure that shit out. T. Higgins coming back this week. Oh yeah. So you need to get as many wins as you can now. Lock up this number one because you don't want to deal with that guy.
I'm I'm locking in the Ravens here just because I want to take the dog here. It's not a home dog, so it doesn't make it as appetizing. If the Steelers are at home and they're 6 point dogs, you could probably talk me into it. But not saying the Ravens have looked good, but I just think they're the more talented team out of these two squads.
I also have the Ravens. I'm hurt. Our win streak ended last week. who is on their way to 10 games in a row.
This
But
is
instead, we're gonna win 9 out of 10 games. And the streak continues, you feel me?
a great way to look at it, Cass. Spin it into a positive. Bucks 8.5 point favorites with the Saints coming into town. It's in Tampa Bay. Honestly, I want to find a way to take the Saints to kind of stick it towards the Bucks because they've been playing bad football. But I mean, 8.5 point favorites for a reason. Give me the Buccaneers.
I wouldn't dare take the Saints. The last 3 games or so, we don't do it. Because they played us and then they played y'all.
They almost did it to us. I'm not gonna lie, but I think that was as good as they get.
No. Yeah, they're not playing like they're playing contending. They're showing that they're still supposed to be in the National Football League, but they're not getting no dubs. I got the Bucks.
Browns are 4.5 point favorites with the Titans coming into town. Shador versus Cam Ward. It's really not quarterback versus quarterback. It's Shador versus that Titans defense, and it's Cam Ward versus that Browns defense. You can make your pick from there.
I'm so glad the NFL is it isn't quarterback versus quarterback. It's like you said, quarterback versus defense. And this Browns defense is going to look relentless. Somebody was saying that Myles Garrett's trying to get the sack record.
He low key could. I didn't know how close he was, but I forgot he has like 3 or 4 games where he has like 3+ sacks, and I'm like, oh
He
yeah,
has a game with 5.
yeah, yeah. He does have one of those this year too. Like, yeah, those start to add up. It's not like you have 1 sack a game, you're doing great, but like to be considered a game record, you have games where you do shit like that, and this could be one of these games.
Like the doubles and triple teams.
That's why I'm locking in the Browns, and they're potentially it's between the Bucks and the Browns as my suicide pick. Uh, I'm probably gonna lock in the Bucks, but the Browns are looking like honestly like a free pick as well. More exciting game on the slate, the game that actually kind of matters. Both sitting at 8-4. AFC South rivalry. Jaguars are 1.5 point dogs at home against the Colts. Can the Colts bounce back after a couple bad weeks and get back to winning football? The Jags have sneakily taken over the AFC South, and at 8. They're both at 8-4, but if straight up, they play each other twice, Colts and Jags. So this is massive these next 4 weeks, how it goes down. Whoever wins this and the final matchup will maybe win the division. I personally am taking the Jaguars here mainly because they have the number one run defense in the NFL, only allowing 82 yards per game. And what I've
Nice.
seen through the Colts in these past years, I mean, this season is if you stop JT, you have a chance to win the ball game. And
Mm.
hopefully Trevor Lawrence doesn't throw for 140 yards and like 2 interceptions. Hopefully that motherfucker goes in there and like looks like a good quarterback. And I'm taking the Jaguars as a home dog.
But I think if the Jags win this game, they get like a 96% chance of making the playoffs or some crazy shit like that.
I could see it. The Colts need this right now, from what Pat McAfee has been like explaining on his show.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I just don't normally, no matter what Colts team comes to Jacksonville, nothing good ever happens for them there. Like there's been so many times that Jacksonville has crushed these Colts teams. Even no matter what type of football they're playing in Jacksonville, they just have the Colts' number. And
The kryptonite.
even even though this is the Colts and one of the Colts' better seasons, and they have the fucking squad balling on certain occasions, like you said, man, you stop that run. There's not much you can do. And these Jaguars have been finding and willing their ways to win if Trevor Lawrence plays good or not. So I also had the Jaggies.
Yeah, I would say they have found ways to win when he has looked shitty too. So he doesn't have to play great, but just asking a lot from that defense every week. Vikings are 1.5 point home dogs as well, with the Commanders coming into town, but it's a different Commanders. Dan Quinn came out and said Jaden Daniels will start this week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
AJ McCarthy should be back for the Vikings. Who knows how they look this week? I'm never picking the JJ McCarthy show ever again. Give me Jane Daniels and the Commanders.
It was crazy because I have Marcus Mariota and Tyrod Taylor on my bench, so I was trying to figure out who to drop. Dan Campbell made it easy for me.
Thank you, Dan.
Mhm. But I'm not expecting James Daniels to have a phenomenal game, but
Better than JJ? Question mark.
and mind you, this team is still balling. This
Yeah,
team was still playing well without him. They just weren't winning. I think Marcus Mariota is like 1-5 as a starter.
but they didn't just fall off a cliff and put up like 10 points a game. Like they was playing ball. They just weren't winning, like you said.
Yeah, so I do like this team to come back a little more energized and enthusiasm, have a little more enthusiasm this week. So I got the commies.
We got what is one of the funner matchups. We got the Buffalo Bills, 6-point favorites with the Cincinnati Bengals coming to town. Cincinnati's coming off a big win. Joe Burrow's first game back, 32-14 against the Ravens. And went saying they were Josh Allen and the Bills. They coming off a big win, 26-7 against the Steelers. Bengals, they need a win out. They're 4-8. They definitely need to win out here. Not saying the Bills don't either, because they're second in the division, so they're fighting for the wild card right now. So they got to kind of low key win out too, just in an 8-4. 6-point favorites, Kev. The Bengals were in the same position last week and they won it. How are you feeling about this one?
But the Bengals were in the same position last year. Like every year, it's Bengals start off slow, but Joe Burrow and the boys pulling their way into the playoffs. You know, all they got to do is make it in there. Once they make it in there, anything can happen. Every year,
Anybody's dance once you get invited.
every year they do this, Paul. Every year,
But they're
and
four and
they
eight though. They can't even go above 500. Like they're hoping to win out and like win the division at 7-8. I think like that's their one shot of making the playoffs. Is like go 7-8 and you won your division with that record.
crazy. So yeah, I mean, the Bengals are definitely going to come in here and play some great football, but their defense is still crazy to me. I mean, they got 5 turnovers last week, but the Ravens played some sloppy, ugly football. So I'm gonna take I'm taking the Bills on this one to keep the run streak coming. And the playoffs mean a little bit something more to them right now.
Yeah, I don't want to co-sign to so many picks with you, but yeah, I gotta agree. The Bills, they're more complete team. The Bengals played good defense last week. Can they do it 2 weeks in a row? If they do it against the Ravens and then the Bills back to back, then I can say it's a different defense. But from what I know about them, is that defense ain't too good, and I can see James Cook running all over them.
Oh yeah, he's been balling low key. Niggas ain't. I mean, people have not been giving him his credit.
Yeah, and then once he any game James Cook goes for like 100 plus scrimmage yards, like it opens up the whole offense, and then Josh Allen needs the whole teammate. So give me the Bills, but I want to see this game be like 37-33, like this fucking high scoring offense. Broncos are 7.5 point favorites on the road going into Las Vegas Raider territory, divisional matchup. Broncos keep winning by the skin of their teeth. Vegas is telling me that they should win by more than a touchdown right now. I
I
just can't.
think. I think the Broncos are 10-2 or 9-2.
10-2. We're sitting up top the AFC.
Yeah, them boys are saying there's. I mean, the Patriots are 10-2 too, aren't they?
Yep.
But yeah, but they're saying that the Broncos are the worst 10-2 team in history. The way that these boys have been just winning games, playing some very, very questionable football at points and times in the game. So I don't know how this shit finna go. Well, I know how it's finna go. I know how it's finna go for sure. I definitely got Broncos defense over Geno Smith and that Raiders offense. But I feel like some dumb shit can happen to where this be a game at some point.
Oh yeah, it probably. I won't be shocked that if this game is close because that's just how the Broncos roll. But yeah,
Divisional game.
divisional game. Everyone's off the Geno wagon. this is when they could potentially. But yeah, even though that sounds good, you can't go with what sounds good.
Facts.
You got to take
This
the
is
Broncos here. They're probably intended to take it
this
on a
is
two-win team.
this is football. It's about practicalism.
Yeah. On the other hand, the game that excites me, NFC North matchup. Packers 6.5 point favorites with the Bears. Oh, what's up?
I low key almost was gonna go to this game since I'm gonna be in Las Vegas this weekend.
Oh,
But because something ended up changing at the last second where they're just like fuck it. So instead we're gonna watch the Jaguars play. But we're gonna be in Vegas and the Jaguars play at 1 Eastern time. So that's just gonna be like 10 o'clock in the morning for us.
oh, damn.
Like I
Mad.
mean I'm not mad. I get to
Not
wake up
mad.
to football. But boy, I don't get no wings. I gotta eat chicken and waffles and shit. Tragic.
Five. I take that. That's unfortunate, but hey, you always got another game. I mean, you won't be watching no good team, unfortunately.
But nah, I definitely wasn't tripping about not having to go watch the Raiders play. But I would have flipped up. I would have caught me some Raider gear though.
That'd be fine. The Raider gear go hard. The colors are fine.
Yeah, no cap.
Then but the game that excites me, Packers 6.5 point favorites at home with the Bears coming into town. And Kev, I think it's about damn time I picked the Bears. We fucking 6.5 point dogs on the road. Packers coming off a good win. I think this is the perfect spot to take the Bears. Jordan Love could come in here and stink it up. I just don't trust I do not trust the Packers as such a big favorite, especially off a team that just finds ways to win in the Chicago.
This team was a 7-point dogs against Philly, so 6 points against the Packers is kind of crazy.
Yeah, Vegas just don't know what to do with them.
I mean, this is a real rivalry. So that's the beauty of it. And I think like they even said that Michael Parsons like is already like feeding into it on some, yeah, man, fuck the pack, fuck the Bears. And I'm just like, oh, I love to see that. But I do think the Packers stink sometimes, but I also am just not the biggest fan of the Bears defense when it comes to stopping like big games type shit. I think they can get a lot of turnovers. I think they lead the league in turnovers, but I feel like this is a team that like a lot of people try them and like they be getting it. With the way Christian Watson played last week, you can get, and as he gets more people involved this week, I think the Packers could look good. I think they can come through with a solid pass rush to keep Caleb Williams on his toes, skies the defenses, and the fact it's in Green Bay, so it's gonna be cold. I think it says it's gonna be like 5 degrees by the fourth quarter.
Lambeau, baby, frozen tundra. But Chicago gonna be ready for that. It'd be just as cold.
Yeah, I was about to say that's some bullshit. Ever since that fucking 49ers Packers playoff game, when the 49ers won off of the blocked punt, I don't give a fuck about none of that frozen tundra bullshit.
It's all make believe. Done.
Bro, we was screaming it. They had us screaming that shit.
I'm locking in. I'm locking the Bears. I gotta find my dog somewhere. So I'm happy you taking the Packers on this
I
one.
got I got the Jaguars. What you mean?
That's true. And the Falcons.
Oh yeah, big dogs.
Then we got the Rams going to Arizona to take on the Jacoby Brissett led Cardinals. Kyler Murray's done for the season. It got announced a foot injury. That's just gonna the season's over for old boy. But 8.5 point dogs at home are the Cardinals. Jacoby Brissett's a fun story, but the Rams are still probably right now my NFC pick going with everything going on. They're coming off their worst game, losing to Carolina. There's no shot that they're losing back to back games.
Bro, Devontae Adams anytime touchdown. We're not talking about it enough. That's probably the best bet in the league right now.
Best bet in probably all sports right now. At the lock, at the odds, you get it every week.
I don't know. Wemby to get 2 blocks, I feel like is automatic.
He hasn't played in like Wimby hasn't played in like a month,
Oh, okay. Never mind.
but he been
If you're
hurt.
trying to keep food on the table, bet that Devontae Adams anytime touchdown. But nah, man, this
Any kind of touchdown on 1 point was free. But nah, Devontae Adams is the play of the year.
yeah. I mean, fucking like you said, man, this Rams team is not trying to give up, take another L, especially after last week losing to Carolina. It's okay. They did it to us. We did it twice then. But I want to see this Rams defense explode and keep this game very to like slow scoring for the winners.
I want them to do like a Seattle Seahawks type of game. I want them up 33-0 at halftime, and it's just kind of coast work. It's cleanup time. Which they definitely could do. They've had a couple games like that too. I would take the Rams minus 8.5. I think they went big in this one.
They gonna cover the spread. Fuck them.
Yeah. Chiefs taking on the Texans. Kev, Chiefs are 3.5 point favorites at Arrowhead. The Texans, Loki 7-5. They can win out. They have a chance to probably win the division themselves. Chiefs are playing catch up 6-6. They need to win every game that they play. It's a Sunday night football matchup. Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, and them boys. Texans defense could knock them off. How do you feel about this matchup?
I mean, Texans defense, like you said, is what we got to worry about. Like every week they've kept this team in games. Every week they've done phenomenal things, and every week they've done shit to make them boys eat. But this is Patrick Mahomes, and like I would love to check his prime time record.
I can pull it up. Sunday night football. Patrick Mahomes, Sunday night record. So Sunday night football, Pat Mahomes is
Hey, even chat though.
13-6. Yeah, 13-6, 40 touchdowns, 14 interceptions.
Not terrible. But I don't know. I think a lot of things are telling me Texans is a sneaky pick right now. Get you the Texans. They're trying to make something shake in the AFC South, especially with the Colts versus the Jaguars this week. But
Everyone needs a dog. You need a little dog on the play.
I did. I took them last week, and you seen how they got me.
True.
But I don't know, man. Is this the week the Chiefs come in this bitch and say, "Yo, we got to make the playoffs, so we got to kind of come in locked in."
I don't think that's ever going to happen with this Chiefs squad, unfortunately, but I do think they win the game. It's just not how we're used to them. I think they play good defense. Texans, it's gonna be a sloppy ball game, probably a low scoring ball game, and they get the last drive and they went on like a field goal type shit.
And don't, it's
Sneakily
about
move on.
this game is about not turning the ball over. Do not if you go play. It's okay to get like stopped and play like a stagnant game, but once you start playing sloppy, somebody's gonna take advantage.
Yeah, I don't trust either team. Texans are riding a 4 game win streak, so they do have that going on the low. They definitely have been playing decent ball defensively. I just it's Sunday night football, and I just can't go against the Patty Mahomes show. And the Andy Reid Sunday night football can't go wrong. Give me that defense, Spagnola, cook something up.
Yeah, give me. I mean, I'm not crazy with Spagnola, but I just don't think this. Would it like so? With this being a low scoring game, if they can keep this as a low scoring, the Chiefs defense can keep this as a low scoring game, and then at any point the offense can take over in the fourth quarter to win it. I think that's the recipe for success. So I got the Chiefs as well. I hate to be on the same side as you with so many picks, but
We're split on 3.
okay. Because you picked the Cowboys, didn't you, on Thursday?
Yeah, that includes the 3.
Okay. I can sleep at night.
Final game, Monday Night Football. Good game. Chargers 2.5 point home dogs taking on the Philadelphia Eagles, 2.5 point favorites on the road.
This is gonna be a good game.
Hey, Herbert taking on Jalen Hurts.
Herbert off a hand surgery.
Hey, didn't stop him earlier. Didn't stop him before. He is questionable, but we all know Herbert's gonna suit up.
Yeah, I hope so.
I mean, they're
But
both 8-4 squads.
oh yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I think usually, I think if this game was like the first or second game of the season, and we're playing with two like 100% healthy teams, I think the Chargers win this game. But with the banged up O line and this Eagles defense being known for relentless and very stingy,
Yeah,
I don't think that leads to recipe for success for Justin Herbert. Because mind you, the Jaguars blew them boys the fuck out off of playing defense.
they did. Playing good defense. Fucking a couple of tutties. Are you my biggest takeaway in this one? Not biggest takeaway. It's just Eagles D line, Jalen Carter and them boys taking on the the Chargers O line. I know they're 1 week healthier, but I'm not. I just don't think they've been playing good. They have not been protecting Jay Herbert like they have in the past few years.
Mm,
We didn't see it
Not,
last week because the Raiders suck at football. But the key point to me to the Eagles winning this game is Jalen Carter, fucking Brandon Graham, getting in Justin Herbert's face, making it uncomfortable. He already has a broken hand. Won't probably be a lot of deep shots on that. But what do you like if you had a pick? I mean, you are gonna make a pick. Who you riding on this one? You taking
so,
the I said the pick on this one, you taking the home dog on the Chargers?
oh no, Sirski. I think this Eagles defense is relentless and is really gonna turn it up a little bit. And like after watching, maybe if they, I didn't see them play against defenses like the Jaguars and get fucking obliterated. It felt like I could probably take the boys, but nah, I definitely got the Eagles on this one.
Yeah, I'm co-signing. I agree too. The defense is going to be the deciding factor, even if the offense looks stagnant, which it could be. I just
Which they
think,
usually do.
yeah, I just think that Jalen Carter is going to be a difference maker in this game on that D line against that banged up O line.
Well, let's see if Saquon comes back to life this game. I doubt it, but let's see.
2 games were split on Seahawks, Falcons, and Bears, Packers. So we'll see. That would be the two deciding factors on who wins the week.
Mhm.
Appreciate everybody for watching along. Of course, we broke week and NFL Week 14 down for y'all boys. We'll be back to recap and make some more picks next week. As always, go down, like, and subscribe. I'm Paul Pickin Winner, Kev, Waterboy Savoy, and if y'all